Welcome to Koco Plays with himself. I am the huge one, aka the idiot Dave Koco, and this is my Let's Play. And sorry, I'm way behind on my Let's Plays. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. Real life really gets in the way of podcasting, YouTube, and Let's Plays. So I want to apologize. Actually, we only got like 30 subscribers, but we have 3 complaints. That's 1 complaint for every 10 subscribers. I do not do this enough, so there you go. The last show that we did the 10 top things that I love about Tokyo, and now it's going to be Negative Nelly. So this will probably get 1 million views, and people will hate me. So if you think Japan is great, and it is a great country, that's why I live here, please check out why I love Tokyo, Japan, and you're absolutely correct. There's nothing wrong with it. I have to give a warning when it's a negative show like this. Also, I'll do top 10 movies and stories about me running a pro wrestling company in the future. Thank you for the comments. Any suggestions, please leave them down. We're going against Ichiro's Manners. Marlins. Manners. Well, that's old school. We're 4-0, baby. 1.5 game lead over the Yankees and Jays. So, not too bad. Let's see how we do, folks. Boom, boom, boom. It's the Battle of the Sunshine State. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I was hoping to get Archer in more games, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Alright, so, like I said, we did top 10 things that we love about Tokyo. I obviously live here. I'm probably going to retire out in the country in Japan, so, I absolutely love it. But, there are negative things, and I say when it comes to... Oh, I thought that was a home run. Come on, baby. When it comes to living in Japan, a lot of people absolutely want to live in Japan. There's a niche market where people are like, I think Japan's the greatest. And they always ask, what is it really like? I always say, when it comes to YouTubers, they're very positive. So realize it's not that great. And when it comes to people in forums, internet forums, such as Reddit and Gaijin Pot, it's really negative, and it's not that horrible. So please watch both these videos, but these are the top 10 things I hate about Japan. One of them should have been that you have to give a warning. Man, some people. Alright, so one thing that I hate, and it's a blessing in disguise, that's why it's number 10. And these are not in necessary order, especially in the middle of the pack. Like, I have scribbles and arrows and point, like, oh, which one's worse? Like, I'm really ranking it on SportsCenter or something. But, there are so many people, and I love the transportation. I don't have a car, that's things I do love about it. But during rush hour and when the bars close, man, you are balls deep in Japanese people in the subway, and they cram in on those subways. Oh man, that didn't score. Usually we score early and then just hold on to a 2-0 lead. Not looking good, not looking good. And I don't think they're even starting Ichiro. These sons of bitches. I hope in the sequel you can make trades. I wonder if there's a trade block. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, but I'm pretty sure you can't make trades or create players, which it makes me sad. Ichiro would be on the Rays in a heartbeat. Yeah, there's so many people, packed trains, and yeah, so there you go. Oh, okay, come on, baby. Alright. I thought I'd get a no-hitter going, but no. Alright, so yeah, that's it. There's just a lot of people. Like, the other day we almost couldn't get into Tokyo Dome because even though we had tickets, so they give away so many tickets that you still have to be early, and it's just crazy. Alright, number 9. Especially for foreigners in Tokyo, maybe all of Japan. Oh my god, I'm glad you had an adventure and you left your country and you left your mama's house and you are the coolest kid in your high school because in class reunions, you can be like, I use chopsticks in Japan. But, bro, it's a country. It's not a cult. Everyone has the same goals. It's kind of pathetic. And, like, when you have different goals, people look at you like you're a complete weirdo. Like, here's, like, the most goals that foreigners have. They want to live here forever. They want to learn the language. And these ain't bad things, but everyone has it. They want to open up their own business where they teach English, get married to a Japanese girl. But, like, if you do something a little bit different, they don't even know how to comprehend it. It's like, you were brave enough to leave the country. Why not be brave enough to walk your own path? And by this, like, I remember I was having a discussion in Reddit, and I was like, oh man, that sucks that they're passing these horrible laws. I'm thinking about moving. I own my own business. And they just assume I was a teacher because I'm white, speaking English on the internet. And it's just like, oh no, owning your own business, you know, there's more than just owning English schools. But no, you'll meet these people and they'll have the same exact goals, everyone. And it's just like, come on, man. Get some of your own goals. Number 8, I have it cranking right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Air condition. It gets really hot in Tokyo during the summer. And the air conditions are, I don't know, they're just horrible. I lived in Florida. I lived in Hawaii. I've even lived, I visited over 30 countries and lived in multiple countries. And I've lived in really hot places. But there's no central air. And we live in a very expensive building. There's no central air. It's just, the ACs suck. And, yeah, so air conditioning is absolutely horrible. And you got to pre-warn that. Because a lot of people think, oh, Japan, they have so much technology because of the hype. And, yeah, they do have some great things. But they lack in others. Like, they still use fax machines for everything. And the air conditions are horrible. Just pre-warn you. And on top of that, speaking of summer months, it's baseball, it's summertime. Number 7, deodorant. Like, when you go to the land of the smelly, the land of the free, America, there's so many options of deodorant. Like, you walk down the aisle and you're like, this is what freedom's about. Old Spice, I don't know, Mellow Yellow. I'm pretty sure Mellow Yellow doesn't make deodorant. But, you got like 800 things of deodorant. All we have is a Hippie Stone, one roll-on, and one spray. Like, the deodorant section is so small. And it's not as strong as other countries' deodorant. Because I think, I don't know, maybe some chemical or something. So, like, you're hot, you're sweaty, not much air conditioning, you're a big fat white guy like me. Oh my God, you're smelly all the time. You're like, I don't want to be smelly, I want to buy deodorant. But no, the deodorant here is horrible. So if you are going to visit or move here, just have care packages of deodorant sent to you over and over and over. The deodorant is absolutely... Okay, come on, baby. I got to score here. Let's get focused on the game. Woo! Yeah! All right, there. Oh, an error. I should have ran home. I was too much of a coward. Played it a little safe there. Bam! Oh, no. Oh, I'll just run. What could happen? Come on, error, drop, out of bounds, foul ball. Okay, I'll take that. Look at that guy. Oh, you got to be careful with this game. Sometimes when he starts freaking out like that, it'll freeze the game. All right, let's score some runs here. Okay, no, just stay on base. It's cool. We didn't want to score a second run. Have I bitched about the controls of this game? Yes, they are horrible. There we go. All right, there you go. All right, we're just going to have to play it safe. We're playing small ball, baby. Playing small ball. Not too bad, not too bad. I bet you these Rays players have great deodorant. Grand Slam! Rivera rocking Mr. October, Reggie Jackson's number, 44. Grand Slam. Oh, man, that's absolutely awesome. We might have to speed up these 10 things that we hate about Tokyo. Boom, ba boom, bum, ba bum, ba bum. Ramirez. Oh, they're pulling a new pitcher. What do you got? Cozart? Come on in, Cozart. All right, let's rock here. Third inning. We really dominated this third inning. Boom, boom. All right, it's a pop out. All right, now it gets a little tricky. Because the next group of things, I have pencil scratchings all over the place. But we're going with number 6. Japan lovers. There are people online that absolutely want to come to Japan, but here's the weird thing. They never do. They watch all the YouTube videos, they read all the books, and they just don't come. Come to Japan. And they're such fucking dicks sometimes. They're like, you live in Japan, how can you not experience everything? I'm like, I don't know, because I got shit to do. But, yeah, there are Japan lovers that never come to Japan. And I don't know if they're scared because of the language. I don't know if they're scared because it's such a big journey. But listen, if you're going to go online, find someone that lives in Japan and yell at them because they're not having the experience in Japan that you want, man up, woman up, and just move here. It's not that hard. I mean, I would suggest a 4-year degree and save a couple bucks and bring your own damn deodorant, but come on over. I don't know, there's like so many people, it's like, I've been studying Japanese for 97 years, and I'm a certified samurai, and I can't believe you don't read Dragon Ball Z and you live in Japan. What a waste. For real, dude, why aren't you running? I will punch you right in the nuts, dude. My base running is absolutely horrible. I don't know what the hell happened. Thank you, Longo. Nice. Nice little hit there. So, yeah, Japan lovers. And I don't want to player hate on you, but, like, there are some people out there that absolutely hate me for living in Japan and running a company in Japan, and, like, I don't love it as much as they would. But here's the thing. You might love what Japan is, but man up and really come to Japan. Just man up and really come to Japan. It's weird, like, you get these people on Facebook, on Twitter, and be like, you really live in Japan? And I can't believe that you haven't, I don't know, slept with every girl in AK. I don't know, there's always, like, this standard of what you're supposed to do in Japan. Oh, is that another Grand Slam possibility? No. Alright, we might get a second Grand Slam. We might have to end it. We might go with doubleheader here. Doubleheader of bitching about Japan. Yay! Bam! And it's a great country. There's stuff that I love. That's why I did the love video first. Oh, son of a... Why'd I swing at that? Alright, so, yeah. 5. Pedophile jokes. Like, people just think it's okay to joke about being a pedophile here in Japan. And, yeah, it's really effing disturbing. Especially when, like, you get a foreigner who, like, is obsessed with... Because in anime and manga, they have pedophiles, and it's not frowned upon. Like, you can be a pedophile and not get as punished as much as, like, for smoking weed. So it's a weird thing. But the weirdest thing is, like, foreigners think it's okay. I have a 14-year-old daughter, and they're like, hey, can I date her? You know, we're in Japan. No, you can't. Here's a fucking knuckle sandwich for your fucking troubles, pal. Yeah, there's a lot of pedophile jokes, and it's just like, bro, no. I try not to live a violent life, but if you talk about my daughter or, like, touch my daughter, which happens sometimes, I find out where the monster lives, and I fucking, yeah, give him a stern talking to. But, yeah, I try not to be violent in my life anymore, but if it involves my daughter, I will. Alright, come on. You know what? No, forget it. We're never gonna have a double again. Oh, man, piss me off. Alright. I would probably doing a lot better if I just didn't suck at life. There we go. Alright, what's next? Alright, hold on. Bam! Let's hit a home run. Number 4. And this might be higher if I was a woman or, like, if it was stricter, but they're kind of annoying, cute cowards about it. There is racism and sexism here. It's definitely harder to be a woman than a man in Japan. That's just fucking hashtag facts. But, you know, oh, what? Who? How? Oh, I'm so angry. But, yeah, there you go, plunked. There's just in the world. I gotta get hit by a pitch twice for it to count. Alright, Longo. It's you, baby. It's you. It's home run. Ah! Hold on, Grand Slam. We'll talk about sexism and racism in Japan. Whoa, pump your brakes. That's my fault. Regroup. Ah, Longo. I felt the pressure, bro. I wanted to do so good, and I cracked under it. Longo, I've talked bad things about you. I put so much pressure on you, but no, that one's on me, folks. That one's on me. But yeah, like, they'll try to get an extra $1,000 or $2,000 out of you when you're renting apartments. You'll have to get Japanese lawyers and that. They're not racism as they'll beat you up, at least that I've noticed. I don't know. Everyone has a different experience. But it's racism like, oh, we'll pay you less. It's racism like, oh, because I live in a really expensive building, and I had my lawyer buy all my places. My lawyer's Japanese, and when I moved in, they were shocked, and they were like, yeah, we don't let white people live here. I'm like, bitches, I own more property than you. Fucking, you better get used to the white polar bear of Kamada, bitches, because I live here now. Yeah, so, yeah, there is racism like that, and you can call them out on it, but it's nothing too violent, and it is definitely harder to be a woman than a man in Japan. It's just, it's changing. It's changing for the better, but it's still there. It's not as bad as other countries, but it's still a huge problem. And I imagine if I was a woman, it would be a lot harder on me. All right, number 3. This is one that you don't notice right away, but the longer you live here, it starts to drive you bananas. They say, like, well, you're not supposed to ignore homeless people because they'll start going insane, or if a human being stays around different human beings and is ignored, they start going insane. Well, the longer you live here, the more insane you might get, says the guy playing R.B.I. baseball talking to nobody. And one of the things that is because people will stare at you, and I've been all over the world. I've been to India, Africa, China, you know, everywhere where, like, I've been to places where I'm the first white person they've ever saw. Come on, baby, get the third. There you go. I don't know how I got you to run, but you did. Congratulations. You're the first person that ever risked moving to the next base. So I've been to places where I've given autographs because I was the first white person they've ever seen. You know, you can really get lost in this world. And in Japan, they stare at you. But I don't mind the staring. It's like, hey, I'm different. And, you know, and here's the thing. In Tokyo, there's tons of white people now. So you'd think they get used to it. There's tons of foreigners right now. So you'd think they get used to it. But they know. They just absolutely stare at you. And then when you acknowledge them, they look the other way. Like, what, who? And listen, dear, I guess, locals of any country, if you stare at another human being, that's the word I meant to say. I don't know what the hell I was saying. But if you stare at another human being just because they're different, I guess that's okay because you're not used to it. But acknowledge them. Like, you'll have someone stare at you, and you'll be like, hey, pal, what's going on? And look the other way. Konnichiwa, look the other way. It's like, no. You have the option to look the other way. But once you get into a staring contest, like, you know, you're Sylvester the Cat and I'm Tweety Bird, it is your human responsibility. I don't give a fuck what country you're from. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you stare at another human being like you're Sylvester and I'm Tweety Bird or whatever, you get the fucking reference. It is your obligation to say hello, especially if they say hello in your language. You know, you can't be like, oh, I'm just going to stare at this fucking foreigner. Konnichiwa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't make eye contact! Don't make eye contact! No, it's against the rules. Oh, baby. Really? Who was that? Who's playing third? Is that you, Longo? That was the slowest tag ever. You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't even look at me. Don't even look towards the dugout, you son of a bitch, third baseman. Sorry, lost my cool there, folks. Yeah, he's pulling. That third baseman's pulling a Japanese stare, where he's like, oh, I better not look into the dugout. Better not look into the dugout. Yeah, you best not look out in the dugout, buddy. All right, boom. Oh, yes, double play. We gave up a run now. That's never good. 8-1. All right, and like I said, if I win 10 games in a row, I'll break up the higher levels. All right, number 2. This one you won't notice just visiting. And maybe it doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens to me enough that it's a weird / crazy problem. Old people in Tokyo are frigging insane. And now old people all over the world are insane. And you're going to get your cool old people. You're going to get that one lady that you're like, man, I wish you were my grandma, my mom. You're the kindest person ever. Yeah, you're going to get those people. But you're also going to get old men, and it's mostly old men, who growl at you. They growl at you. And when you visit or you're not here that long, you're like, oh, I guess he growled at me. But the longer you live here, you're just like, no, I'm not letting another home run. Oh, off the wall. I'm glad I got the second. I probably could have got a triple off that if I didn't suck. Way to go, Longo. Oh, man, changing the pitcher already? All right, we're rocking it. We're going deep into it. Way to go, Phelps. How's your gold medals treating you? Oh, son of a biscuit. No, foul ball. So, yeah, like, you'll get these old people, and I've gone insane now. I'm officially insane. The honeymoon is over. And I have it as a policy. If I have an old guy growl at me like Tony the Tiger, off the wall again. All right, the odds of that happening are very slim. We might have ourselves a 10-run RBI baseball game. We've been talking about it all season. I think it only happened once in season opener. Oh, man, I am not good. Jennings, what the hell? Jennings, we're benching you, pal. You're 0 for 5 with a strikeout. Don't look at me like that, Jennings. Don't look at me like that. All right, yeah, so old men just growling, and I made it a policy now, just because I'm insane, that if an old person growls at me, two things happen. If I'm on the phone or with a normal person, I'll just growl as loud as I can at them. I'm like, bah! And, like, they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, because whoever I'm with or on the phone, I'm like, oh, old person growled at me. Gotta growl back at him. So, like, I fucking turn into Tony the goddamn Tiger. Like, the old person, like, rrr, and I'm like, rah! Like, fucking Sully from Monsters, Inc. But if I'm all by myself, you know, I'm trying to make the world a better place. If I'm all by myself and I'm not on the phone, I'm not with someone, and an old person growls at me, I make sure I follow them for 1 to 3 blocks, pointing and laughing. I'm just like, ah, you growled at me. You're a human being and you growled at me. And I just think, you know, son of a biscuit. Look at that. That's what I get. That's what I get for being a horrible person. Don't growl at old people. That's what the Marlins are teaching me. Miami has a lot of old people, too. That's revenge. Oh, man. His ERA is going to suck balls. Oh, what should I do? Should I keep him in? Oh, it's only the 7th inning. How tired is he? Oh, he's really tired. You really let me down. Oh, man. What should we do? What would you do if you're me? In the comments. I'm going to keep going because I'm an idiot. Boom. All right, there you go. So, yeah, so you get old men that growl at you, and I ask you if you are willing to change the world with me. Some people, you know, they feed the homeless. Some people take care of orphans. I want to change the world by, if an old man, worldwide, I don't want to just pick on Tokyo, growls at you, it is your responsibility to sound like Tony the Tiger or Sully and growl back, or keep laughing at them. We have to make it clear, worldwide, growling at another human being is uncalled for. And then this one, I don't know if it happens to a lot of people, and maybe it's because, you know, I don't know. You really? Oh my God, do I hate right now. Come on, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Something bad's happening. I gotta pay attention. A lot of these guys are 0 for 5 tonight. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, he hit him a grand slam. He's staying in. They're staying in, baby. Oh. Alright. Come on. Focus. Alright, I want it to be known that I suck. You ever notice when I'm deep into a story, I play better baseball, but when I'm paying attention, I'm horrible? Alright, so I don't know if this happens to everybody, but this happens to me 3 times a year, at least. Maybe 4 times a year. Alright, 1 for 4. Oh, I could change the pitcher. Yeah, let's change the pitcher. Alright, what do we got here? Boom, boom. Oh! D-Jesus! D-Jesus in real life, I think, was traded. Alright, but not in this world. In this world, he's always a rig, because we don't know how to make trades. Well, I'd probably trade you now. 0 for 4, get you out of here. What position you playing? Center field? Alright, we'll get Butler in there. Butler's batting 800. We'll keep it alive. Alright. I gotta start telling a story, because I am horrible at... Oh, come on, dude! I'll pay you $10! Why am I swinging at this? And there's people that said I should play at a higher level. Come on, look at this. Look at this. At least I got 9 runs. Oh, man, do I panic sometimes. Oh, I got to get a new pitcher. Should I bring Archer in? No, because Archer's going to start next time. Boxberger? It's the 8th inning. Yeah, let's bring Boxberger in. He's an all-star. All right, there we go. And they're going to put him. All right, so yeah. So when, 4 times a year, old ladies come up to me, and I don't know why, and sing Christmas carols to me. And it's not just Christmas. I've had people come up to me and sing. Now, do they think I'm do they think I'm Santa Claus? Do they think I'm a record exec? I don't understand. It's not even Japanese. They might not even speak English, but this old lady will break out Silent Night, and it's absolutely bizarre and weird. And it happens enough that it happens like 4 times. It happens 4 times a year. Some random old lady just comes up to me and starts singing Christmas tunes. Yeah, and then, like, the crazy part is I'm like, well, you're beautiful at singing, you know, like, leave me alone, you know, and they follow me and keep singing. And I don't know if it's like I'm on a reality TV show that I don't know about, but it is weird. It is weird. Man, we got a lot of up-bats tonight. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, Longo, let's hit a home run, baby. Let's hit a home run. Or just dribble it to the second baseman. Whatever you feel like there, Mr. Longo. How is he? Oh, 5 for 5. Whoa. Okay, now, I bet you would have gotten a hit if I didn't panic. Now I'm all in panic mode. All right. Okay, come on. This guy's doing amazing. All right, baby, 6 for 6. 6 for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, tell your kids about this day. Wow. Way to go. Look at that. Look out, Ichiro. Bam. Pretty awesome. All right. Oh, 0 for 5. You're out of here, Jennings. I'm not even going to put up with your shiznit. Geyer, get in there. Geyer, get a hit for the love of Pete. Stop swinging at that. I'm talking to myself. Oh, man, I am horrible at life. Okay, well, I'm glad we made a substitution. You made a huge difference in the game. I'm glad. Take off Rocco Baldelli's number. You don't deserve to wear Rocco Baldelli's number. All right, and number 1 is bottom of the ninth. The number 1 thing that I hate about Japan, and you will, not living in Tokyo, super gaijins. They want to be Japanese more than anything in the world. They hang out on Reddit. They try to out-Japanese something. And I understand, like, hey, this is how you know, if you go on a Facebook timeline and you don't talk about anything but the fact that you live in Japan, you might be a super gaijin. I'm starting to sound like you might be the redneck guy. If we hang out, and the first time we talk about, oh, look, we both live in Japan. All right, I'm going to let that slide. It's a nice icebreaker. Okay, we got it. The second time, I'm going to look at you like, all right, I guess you got nothing going for him. But if we hang out a third time, I would go out of my way, I'm like, hey, let's hang out, or we're forced to hang out. And you're still like, oh, in Japan, I like fucking the fact that women have vaginas. And like, all right, we get it. And, yeah, that's all they live for is Japan. And it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. All right, so super gaijins, worst thing about Japan. But, and everyone has super gaijins. Everyone has that super foreigner. You know, that one guy who lives in America, like, you are sure, I love it. Or England, and he starts adding U's to the word color and has a fake accent. I'm looking at you, Madonna. I mean, everyone falls in love with the new country, but it gets ridiculous sometimes. It gets ridiculous. And yeah, so 5-0, baby. Not too bad, not too bad. Look at that. Some of these guys, though, man, really not doing so hot. All right, so what do we got? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's cool. They got the season average, or is that today's average? I don't know. No, it has to be season average because, yeah, so not too bad. Longo batting .417, not too bad. Boxberger comes in, gets 2 innings. So win 9-3. So way to go, Rays. Way to go, Rays. Next topic, I'll try to hit something new. Maybe this whole series will be a Japan series, and then from there we'll never talk about Japan again. No, we'll just talk about whatever you want. But, yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoy these Let's Plays. It's something different, something new. If I fail miserably, oh well, it's life. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe. And for those that want to know what's awesome about living in Tokyo, check out, you know, the video I did before this, top 10 things I love about Tokyo. And I will see you when I can. I wanted to do a show every day, but I failed miserably at that just because I've been so busy with real life. But hopefully I can do more and more shows. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum.